Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and welcome to Let 'em Breathe, the show where I like to unbox and play with some really cool toys. And as you can see here, we have some new G.I. Joe classified figures being Sgt Slaughter, the Blue Ninjas, and Kamakura. And as you can see, all three sets here are showcased in those stupid new Hasbro blind box packaging, which I think is so freaking dumb. And turning them around, we can see some CG images of all the figures here, which may or may not be pretty accurate. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and crack these figures open and let them breathe. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the female Blue Ninja here, which I'm pretty stoked about because I just want more females in the line, dude, and getting female ninjas is badass. And this is a reused, for the most part, reused mold from what we've seen from one of those movie figures that I never picked up. I may pick her up just because I want more female characters and I want more female ninjas, so I'll think about that. But everything looks really good too. I love the colors used with that lighter blue and the darker blue, and then the white like lining for like the belts and things like that. You got a nice Cobra logo right there on the head. Eyes look really good too. All this looks pretty awesome. I'm not going to run down the articulation on any of these figures because, I mean, they're all, if you have any of these, they're all basically the same for the most part. But again, they still look really good. She comes with a ton of stuff. I mean, the Ninja set comes with a bunch of stuff, period. But you can mix and match parts if you need to. We do get this quiver right here with some arrows that I believe we've seen with one of the Storm Shadow figures. I forget which one. I think it was the Arctic Mission one. I don't know. But we also do get a sword here. That's really cool. I like this sword because you can take that off and you can peg it on the back like that. That's super cool. Have it to the side if you want. You pull it out, you have a sweet katana on there. So that's really nice too. Or you could take this off and then put the quiver on one side like that and take this, peg it onto the quiver itself, and you can have them both there. I think that's super dope, dude. I love that a lot. Then we also do get the hook with the little actual string that we've seen, again, I believe from that same Storm Shadow, the Arctic Mission one, and then same thing with like the sickle type of weapon. Again, I believe it came with that exact same Storm Shadow, just cast it in a simple gray. Then we also do get that bow. Again, I believe all these accessories are from that Storm Shadow, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what they're from. But that's really cool too. No actual string, but it has a little slots at the tips of the bottom and the top right there where you can actually put a little string if you want to. I do wish this thing had double jointed elbows. Hopefully that's something they fix with like female characters and female ninjas in this line. But I think it's really cool, dude. This just looks rad. I love the colors there. I dig this so freaking much. What's also really nice, we got an alternate head for her. So you pop these things off real quick. Pop this off like that. And then I'm gonna bring in this really cool like mask, demon mask, whatever this is. I forgot what it's called. It has a specific name for it. But that thing looks cool too, dude. I love the way that turned out, with the red around the paint, like almost like red war paint. You got the Cobra logo right there on the forehead like that. Even the ears have some paint detail in there. Those really nice like gold eyes look awesome against the black. I do wish the blue in the mouth kept going throughout the mouth. It kind of just stops on the sides of the mouth, so that's a little weird. But still, you know, from afar, it looks really good. And honestly, it kind of makes me wish I had picked up another set, because I would love to pose these figures with and without those different types of masks. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the male Blue Ninja here, which I'm freaking excited about, man. I actually really love the sculpt of that first one. It really is just Snake Eye's body with like these really cool ninja overlays and a new head and stuff like that, which I think is great. It works out really good in my opinion. But I just love the fact that we're getting it in the blue, because the OG blue one, I hated that blue. It was not tactical. It didn't look right. And I love it for what it is, but it's just not what this one is, you know what I mean? And one of the big reasons why I was excited about this one particularly, because it kind of more coincides with your standard like Cobra troopers and officers and things like that, where you could really round out that Cobra army all rocking that blue, that more unified blue. So again, it just really makes me want to go back and collect another set, or another 2-3 sets or something like that, you know what I mean? So either way, still looks really good. All looks awesome with, again, the different shades of blue. You got the off-white straps going through there, the shurikens and things like that. And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't pick this up with the Red Ninja, that like snakeskin texture you're getting here on the loincloth and like the shoulders. How the hell did I not see that snakeskin Cobra? Duh. Clearly I'm a pendejo and I didn't notice that at first. So either way, still looks awesome, man. I freaking love it so much. So he pretty much comes with all the same accessories that we saw with the Red Ninja here. So I'm just going to load him up. We got his little backpack thingy here like that. And I'm just going to do this the way I do it. You probably load the weapons up differently. I take the long sword and put it in the back like that. And then what I like to do, I like to take the little axes and I like to put them on the bottom of the belt on the back like that, kind of hanging off like so. I actually really like these things, man. These are awesome. So just like that. And then I take his more regular ninjato, I think it's called, put that on the side like that. And then I take the little sickle type weapons. I can never remember what these are called. And I put these on the back like that. Boom, like there. So there you go. And then I take his two sai that he gets and I put those in the hands like this. If I can actually do this here. Boom, like that. And how freaking awesome is it when a figure that comes with so many accessories can actually hold and holster all of those accessories. Dear God, I love that so much. That's one thing I love about the classified line, and you'll see why I think they're going downhill when it comes to some stuff like that, but that's awesome, dude. And then I'm going to bring in the Red Ninja here now too, so you can really see those guys side by side. Again, I armored them up the exact same way. God, these are freaking awesome. I need to pick up another Red Ninja. I only have the one. I need at least two, and two of the blue at the very least, because God, I hope. And there were different colors of the old ninjas, so I hope we get like the black ones and then things like that. The black and, I think it was black and gold or black and white, I don't remember. But there were different ones, and I would love all of them in this style, dude. But damn it, dude, this looks freaking rad. Now the last accessory he does come with, we do get an alternate head. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that off right there, just on a simple ball peg. And I'll pop that on like that. And then we have that cool demon mask. I think it's called an Oni mask or an Uni mask. I think it's Oni, right, with an O. That looks dope too. And again, man, that's it. I decided just now in this video, I'm going to go off and buy a second set because I want to display these with different head sculpts. But that looks dope, dude. The sculpt looks great with the teeth, those yellow gold eyes, the horns. Freaking awesome, dude. Love this set so much. Okay, so now let's talk about Kamakura here. I was real excited about Kamakura, man. I'm sure like a lot of you, I freaking love the ninjas in G.I. Joe, as you can see here. But dude, Kamakura was such a badass, especially in the comics. I loved Kamakura in the comics. And this all looks great. I love the different greens that we're getting here with that dark and the lighter greens. I love the bracers and the armors and things like that, the knee pads and the shin guards. All look fantastic. I love the Arashikage logo there tattooed on there. That looks awesome. The head sculpt is pretty rad too. It is a different head sculpt than what we've seen before. If my camera can actually focus. It's not the Storm Shadow, it's a new sculpt entirely, but it looks good, dude. I think the figure itself looks freaking awesome, and I actually do enjoy it. So you do have some options here. We're gonna pop off the head, and you got this little collar piece that's gonna go over that like so. We can pop that back on like that, so you can have that. I think that's really cool too. Or you can take this off, whole thing off, and we actually do get, let me see here. I'm gonna leave the collar on, and I'm gonna use this unmasked head. Oh, that's freaking tight. I'm not gonna pop that on there all the way, but it does look good. I think the sculpt of that looks great. Very nice looking head sculpt. I'll just probably never use that, maybe for a custom down the road. But we also do get an upped hood where you're gonna take the head and just kind of pop it in there from the front. And you're actually going to take this off because this is supposed to be the hood down, and then you're supposed to put the hood up like this, like that. And this is the same hood that we've seen with Storm Shadow. I hate that thing. It does not look good. It does not look natural. I feel like it needs to be pushed down to look a little better. So I might have to put some sticky tack in there and then kind of like hold it down in place. So it looks okay like that, but they got to come up with something better, man. I do not like that at all. So that's going to come out off, and I'm never ever going to use that stupid hood again. And now the head's stuck in there, so holy crap. I almost got you. Damn it. Don't fight me. Oh, don't fight me. Okay, you know what? Screw you. Okay, so there we go. Got it on. We're all good now. Well, that was a pain in the butt, I swear to God. But we also do get this little sash piece, a little belt piece that connects onto a little ball peg on the back right here. Again, we've seen that with the standard Storm Shadow that we've seen more recently. So that works out pretty good. I do like that. It kind of hangs off and you can kind of like pose it around and stuff. So that's good. Here's where I'm going to have my issue here. So we do get a good amount of accessories here. We get this pistol here that we've seen. Again, that was with Snake Eyes, just without the silencer. We get this knife. I believe this is the same thing with Snake Eyes, which is really cool. We get these two sword things. I don't know what these are called, but they look good. And then we get it like in its combined form where it's pretty much just these two things combined to make one longer weapon. That's cool. I do like that a lot. We do get a little backpack piece right here that you can peg on the back like that. And if you look at the shape of the holes, these are meant to go in a very specific way where the blades are facing in. That's the exact way that is shaped. So they are meant to go like this. They're sculpted to go in that way. That's stupid and not accurate, and stuff like that annoys me, you know. And you could still like take this and flip this around if you want to, you know what I mean? It'll still go on in there, but the way they did it is meant to go like this. I hate it. I hate it. But here's the thing. We get all those cool accessories. Oh, also if we get that Uzi, which is also from Snake Eyes. I freaking love this thing. So he's pretty much going to hold that right here. And here's the problem with this. I've been putting this in there and that finger just does not fit as good as I would want. And because this gun is clearly not made for this hand, I've had the gun in this hand for a while and it's really widened the grip. So now if I take a sword in there, I mean, he just has a very loose, almost no grip to the swords, which annoys the hell out of me. So that's dumb. That actually pisses me off. Now he can't hold the swords, so I would have to heat it up and tighten them back again. Ugh. But again, all these extra weapons and guns and knives and stuff, what do I do with this? That guy, he holsters everything. This guy, his two katanas that are awkward, and then he could hold his gun and maybe one of the swords or another knife or another gun if you want to, you know what I mean? But come on, dude, they couldn't give him some like leg straps or something like that, or a new backpack adapter, something similar to that where you can holster more weapons. Like, what the hell? So you have to pretty much pick and choose what you want and then put everything stored away or give it to another figure. And here's the thing. This is a deluxe figure. Deluxe figure my ass. You're charging a premium for all this extra crap that we're not even going to use, and he can't even hold? Like, what the hell, dude? Hasbro, you suck. That is not cool. I think this is a complete ripoff. The figure itself is awesome, I think. But for that deluxe price and a lot of stuff that you can't really utilize, what the hell is the point? Now, finally, we have Sgt Slaughter here. In my opinion, I saved the best for last because holy crap, man. If you grew up a wrestling fan, this dude is freaking iconic, man. He crossed over from wrestling to G.I. Joe. That's freaking dope, man. If at some point we get a Roddy Piper in here, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. But anyways, this dude looks awesome. That head sculpt is so perfect with that grimace, the mustache. Homeboy is jacked. He's also freaking huge. I'm going to bring in my Outback that I have here, and you can just see how he's not even standing up straight, how monstrous he is compared to Outback. He makes Outback look like a puss. Oh my god, that's crazy. But this guy, oh dude, you are badass. The texturing of the suit, those shoulders are insane. I love the drill sergeant belt going on there with the fatigues. Oh yeah, dude, this is a badass looking figure. Again, homeboy is just swole as all hell, dude. I love it so much. So moving on to his accessories, he comes with a good amount, which I'm actually surprised about. So we got like his gripping hand or his trigger finger hand. We have his mandible claw hand or his holding hand or whatever you want to call that. You know, it's opposing hand, things like that. We got his finger pointing hand because he is a drill sergeant and he sends troops into battle and things like that. He tells people what to do and he gets in their face, maggot. So I freaking love that a lot. And of course we do get the closed fists as well. Now I'm going to play a little bit of dress up here because he does come with some other gear. So we, of course, do get his little whistle that I'm just going to put over the neck like that. So that works out really good. He also does come with his signature aviator type shades. So I'm going to put those on there like that. And they're painted a very nice silver. So that looks really good too. And then he comes with his hat. Gotta have the hat with Sgt Slaughter here. Again, the band is nicely painted. The little, the Sergeant logo there, I believe that's either a first sergeant or a master sergeant logo. It's hard to tell with the chevrons, but either way, he's a sergeant. That's all that matters. So that's freaking dope, man. What I also love, he comes with his little baton that he would carry around to, like, you know, keep people in line and maybe smack around some cobras and knock some heads. I think that's super cool. It does have the little gold at the bottom, the little tassel here's painted too as well. So that's really rad. And then homeboy does come with his own, I don't know guns much, but this is a gun. This is a machine gun, right? So that's cool. It does come with a banana magazine or a banana clip, whatever you want to call it. So that's really cool. So that looks good. I love that the handle and the stock, I think that's called, brown, and then has this little scope night vision thingy that you can actually peg in to the top. I believe it goes that way. Or am I doing this wrong? It goes this way? Oh, it goes this way. Yeah, way better. So you can have his little scope thingy like that. And then he can hold this into his trigger finger hand like that. Yeah, dude. So you can get actually some poses like this with this more open palm hand to get some like two-handed poses like that. And then he can get his pew pew on. Come get it, maggots. Oh, I freaking love this thing, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun playing with this thing. Y'all have no freaking clue. So I love that a lot. And then easily the best accessory that any action figure can come with, he comes with yet a smaller action figure of himself. There has to be a picture on the internet, right, where Sarge in real life, in person, is holding up this figure, holding this figure. That's some Inception type of multiverse stuff going on there. I don't care, but it's dope, man. You can actually take it out. It has a little card back that's resealable, and it's just almost like one of those world's smallest figures. It might be even smaller than a world's smallest, but it's really cool, and you can actually fit that into this more like big palm thingy gripping type of hand. I don't know, maybe I can't do it on camera, but there you go. Actually, that works pretty good. It has the G.I. Joe card back with the burst in the background. That's super cool, dude. I'm displaying him holding this thing because, good lord, that is awesome. What the hell happened over here with Kamakura? That does not show value to me. This shows value. So Hasbro, you're all over the place. What's happening over there? And it was this. I freaking love this, man. Sarge is awesome. Even with his issues, I love all these figures, man. They're great. So I think I've been just having a lot of fun. And for me, most of these are definitely a must get. And maybe Kamakura if you really want to spend that much. So that was Let 'Em Breathe, where I like to unbox and play with some really cool action figures. And these G.I. Joe classified figures, man, they are a lot of fun. They are definitely my favorite toy line outside of things like Mezco 112 Collective, but definitely my favorite retail line. I'd probably say right next to Motu Origins. But the Blue Ninja set here is really rad. Honestly, I kind of regret not getting a second set, and I'm probably gonna have to go back and try and track some more down because I low-key want to army build those. The Kamakura is a really good figure. I do enjoy it, and I really love the character, so I'm just really glad that I have it in my collection. But let's be honest, that price is BS. The fact that they're trying to just shove in some extra minor accessories to try and warrant a deluxe release, Hasbro, you're just full of crap, man. That is bogus, and he is not worth those higher prices. Again, good figure, BS price. Sgt Slaughter, holy crap, I freaking love that thing. See, now that is a character or figure that can warrant a higher price tag. He's big, bulky, he comes with a ton of stuff. I love things like the whistle, the glasses, the hat, all the different interchangeable hands, his baton, his gun, and then an extra little minifig of the figure. That's crazy cool. I mean, that has got to be one of the best releases in the classified line so far. All of these are a lot of fun. I absolutely love the classified line. Again, with the exception of the Kamakura price. If you're okay with it, totally fine. If you're not, maybe try and hold out for clearance. You might be able to find it for a better price later on, but they are still a ton of fun, and for me, they're all definitely a must get. So be excellent to each other, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.